Now, complete high school football coverage. This is 10 Sports First and 10. Brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome to the Big Show, Week 13. Time to thank our top-notch staff for making another year of this show possible. Our producers, Ben and Maisie, directors, Amit Patel, Mark Rizzo, James Stokes, Ryan Burgess, production, John Thomas, editors and videographers, Eric Cardwell, Carter Malpass, Logan Brown, Paul Eldert, Thomas Monday, Peter Mason, Greg Moore, and, of course, Brooke Leonard and Eric Johnson. And over on the web, Allie Graham and Lauren Halkowski, thank you very much. Which brings us to this week's postseason spotlight game. Contrasting styles colliding with Christiansburg at Magna Vista, Region 3D semifinals. Our own Eric Johnson spent the night in Ridgeway to watch these two teams with different philosophies come together. Eric?
When it comes to Magna Vista and Christiansburg, we knew that there was no shortage of athletes that would be taking the field tonight. The big question would be which team could limit the chunk yardage plays. Here come the Mighty Warriors making that infamous march down the stadium steps here in the hole. Opening drive took less than 3 minutes, ending with this 22-yard diving touchdown catch by Jameer Hairston. 7-0 Magna Vista in the lead. Second quarter, Christiansburg breaks off the big one. Isaiah Cotto hands it off to Matt Annis, and he's gone for the 53-yard touchdown trot. 7-7 ball game. End of the first half. Warriors get more points. Simeon Moore, the quarterback keeper, scampers along the sidelines and gets in the red zone. And on the very next play, he hits Jolin Schofield right at the goal line. Good for the 25-yard touchdown. Magna Vista led 14-7 at halftime. Second half, on a fourth down play action as Cotto goes up top to Donovan Richardson. We're tied again at 14 after the Seaberg touchdown, but not for long. The Matt Annis show would ensue. Check out the sweet interception deep down the field, and he turned it into points himself. How about a 59-yard catch and run? Christiansburg had its first lead of the night, 20-14. But hold on, here come the Warriors. J.J. the jet plane Spriggs, the short touchdown run. They're back on top 21-20. After a late turnover, Magna Vista in prime real estate. Ethan Dukes in the Wildcat runs in for the touchdown as the Warriors held on for the 27-20 victory.
I thought our kids handled it well and found a way to fight right back. And, had a couple big plays to pick there and getting back down and scoring and kind of, going up by 7 there was huge for us.
Honestly, I think we just came together as a family, and that's what really be getting us to the wins for real. We come together and we don't give up. That's what it is.
Credit to our kids for adjusting, making some big plays in the passing game, got a few stops on defense, but, just credit to them. They're a great program.
While reaching the region final isn't new territory for Magna Vista, playing in that game undefeated is. The Warriors 12-0 for the first time ever in school history. In Ridgeway, Eric Johnson, 10 Sports.
Thank you, Eric. The other half of the 3D bracket, a Blue Ridge District rematch. 2-seed William Byrd hosting the 3 Lord Botetourt. Let's get you out for a look at this one. You need to know Botetourt at 9-2, coming in with no Jakari Nicely, their senior starting quarterback. Meantime, Byrd's senior starting quarterback, Israel Hairston, Aaron and Darren deep to Cooper Minix. That is a touchdown on Byrd's opening drive, 7-0 Terriers first quarter. LB's going to respond. Tristan Overbay breaks contain. He's got a seam, he's got the sideline, and he nearly has from sea to shining sea. He is pushed out, ball goes out of bounds in the red zone right there, but he would score on the drive to make it 7-7. More Israel Hairston, more Byrd finishing the drive in the end zone. It was 14-7. And then shortly before the half, Hairston, watch, he's elusive, he's rolling, and he finds Dominique Dulac. 21-7 Byrd at the break. They go on to a 41-14 win. They are 11-1. As we go to the bracket, you'll need to know it's Magna Vista undefeated at 12-0, going to host William Byrd at 11-1 for the Region 3D title. What about 3C? Rustburg, the Red Devils, the 5 seed at LCA tonight. LCA remains undefeated as well. Opening drive, Gideon Davidson. Of course, he's headed to Clemson, and he's doing Gideon Davidson things, scoring from 10 yards out at 7-0 Bulldogs. Next LCA possession, Jeb Moon, Dalton Nessel Road, pretty crossing route. He is not running with the Devil, running from the Devils. It's 14-0 LCA right here. Rustberg responds. Michael Knight to Aiden Staten. Look at this hookup. He's behind the defense, and he will ramble on down, setting up a Marquavian Rosser touchdown, 14-7 LCA. Ensuing kickoff. Jeb Moon's going to field it. Finds an alley, he finds an edge, he finds open field, he finds the end zone, and he finds the Bulldogs advancing to the next round. LCA wins 45-13 tonight. Who are they going to play? Well, we don't know yet. Spotswood, Turner Ashby has been moved to tomorrow night, 7:30. That is one of those air quality issues. Okay, so they'll play this game tomorrow night, hopefully, and we will know who LCA will take on. But as you can see, Liberty Christian has taken down all comers. They remain undefeated at this point. As many of you are well aware, wildfires shut down Bedford County schools today, but tonight the air quality deemed safe. But safe is not a word I would use to describe a collision between EC Glass and JF. That's going to leave a mark. These two teams play physical football. Let's get you high above Sabre Stadium for this one. Pick it up in the fourth. Glass with the lead, 24-13. Jamar Smith coming up, going to haul in the pass, take a hit, extending a lengthy Glass drive, setting up a Will Payco field goal, 27-13 Glass. Would it be enough? Cavs trying to respond. Josiah Bell, Jamarcus Johnson hauls it in. He's got some room. He's picking his way, and that's going to set up a short Moose touchdown. That's right. Here comes the Moose. It's 27-20. Glass trying to convert on a third down and put the game away with what seemingly we have a pick six by number 6, Raekwon Blake. But a holding penalty on the return negates the score. So Cavs now facing 4th and short, season on the line. Moose's numbers called. Hilltoppers defense gets the stop and the turnover to win the game. 27-20 is your final. So the opponent for Glass would be the winner of this one. John Hanley, the judges in to take on Salem. Winners of 10 straight. They're 10-1 on the season. Lone loss LCA to open the season. This is 4D. Eli Taylor, crossing route. Kamari Gardner. Look at this young man's speed. And he shakes a tackle there. Stiff arms there, down to the 5-yard line. And then Salem doing what Salem does. Javion Jones behind the Mules, punching it in right there. And there's touchdown Salem. Judges were threatening. Down in the red zone, mishandled snap. Ball is loose. Josiah Moya scoop, scamper, but no score here. There was a penalty on the return. But nonetheless, there was a change of possession and no worries. Taylor hits Moyer, 16 yards. Another touchdown for Salem. And yeah, ring the bell. Salem was in command. And it's not a Salem highlight without Peyton Lewis. He's running to Tennessee, but first he's running for a touchdown right here to make it 28-0. Salem goes on to a 42-0 win. And as we go to the bracket, you will see they will be hosting the Region 4D Championship, taking on the 3 seed, which is EC Glass. All right, still to come, more collisions, more decisions with a region finals ticket on the line. At Radford, it's more than a ticket. It's an undefeated season still pending tonight. At Gretna, the Hawks have risen once again. Can this proud program continue its return to glory? And can the Colonels put back-to-back upsets together in the mighty Class 5 ranks? We'll answer that question when we come back. Matoaka will be the destination for William Fleming. It's the 8 and the 3 in Region 5C. And hats off to the Colonels for pulling 2 big-time upsets. All right, we're moving on. The Bobcats have rolled through their first year undefeated regular season in 37 years. And since we're discussing history, the last football state championship for this team came in 1972. The recent history all goes to their opponent, Appomattox County, and of course the power of 1. So here we go in the semis. Running back DeMonte Fleshman right here brings the Raiders to the 1, scores on the next play. Still in the first, it's the Bobcats' turn. Landon Clark, reigning player of the year, strike to Max Knipe for 6. Right back at you late in the second. Raiders looking to take some momentum. Big touchdown pass from quarterback Grayson Peterson, bringing the Raiders within 1 score. But late in the fourth, the Bobcats ran away with the game. 2 big pick sixes by guess who? Landon Clark, your quarterback and safety, playing center field out there and doing what he does best, hauling that one in and taking it in for the touchdown. Radford advances to play Glenver next week. They win this one 50-30.
We just held our composure. We knew it was going to be a close game. APPA is well coached. They got great players, and we just kept fighting.
As we talked as a team, conflict is going to rise at some point, and it's so important that our focus goes to pause and execute.
All right, when I got here, it was all about Gretna. 5 state titles in 9 seasons, but that ended more than a decade ago, and then it was Appomattox and Glenver. Well, now Gretna is a factor again, no question about it. And the reason why Glenver had to make a trip to Gretna tonight, to 9-2 teams, the 3 and the 2. Gretna getting on the board early. Melvin Wooden the 4th, getting into the end zone, 7-0 Hawks. And here we go again. Glenver is going to answer. Brody Doyott right here. Huge pass to Dawson Anderson, hauls it in. 7-7 tie ball game, 3:39 left in the first. Glenver going to continue the momentum into the second. Doyott going to Peyton Deal, who's going to run right into your living room. Now, don't let the referee knock the chips out of your hand, because here he comes. Whoa, right there. And we've got a 21-17 Highlanders. We're catching up in this one. Later in this one, kickoff return, Kamari Chatton, and here he goes. He's got a seam, shakes a tackle, and he is gone. This one, 28-24, Gretna at this point. But back and forth it went. Glenver, 38-34, as Gretna was stopped late in the red zone in this one to end the game. That said, here's your bracket in Region 2C, and you'll see the top seed Radford remains perfect. They are undefeated, and they'll get Gretna. This is a 3 Rivers District rematch, won by Radford the first time around. Glenver will take another shot at the Bobcats coming up this weekend. All right, Region 1C and a bunch of rematches are either happening or coming our way before this thing is decided. Tonight, 2 key matchups we want to get you caught up on. Galax blanks Grayson County 14-0. And George Wythe takes down the Fort, who is, of course, coming off the big upset of Narrows, 35-7. So it's the Maroon Tide and the Maroons. And how many times have we said that in the past couple of years? So it's the 5 Galax at the 3 George Wythe for your region championship. That, of course, is coming up next weekend. All right, we've also got Region 1B, and we're talking Sussex Central is the 1, and they got the victory over William Campbell. Alta Vista outlasts Brunswick 30-26. So the Colonels are going to play for the Region 1B title, but they're going to have to travel to do it. That will go to Sussex Central. Again, the 3 at the 1 in Region 1B coming up this weekend.